greatest movies ever, including the top grossing movies ever, Sylvester Sly Stallone. Sly. This is great, Sly. It's an honor.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Should I go over here? Thank you.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, Sly. And the members of the incredible rock band Kiss, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Peter Criss, and Ace Frehley, who now is resting in peace, and his beautiful daughter is here to accept the award. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Isn't that something? This has to be a quant of some type that for years I've been showcasing Rocky and sometimes Rambo and Kiss, of course, for being honored at the Kennedy Center tonight and got their rewards. So, where are we? Well, we are right here. Keeping it very simple, it is imperative to at this point in time understand one thing and one thing only. Unless you love to scalp for 20, 30, 40%, you don't need to be in the market until Wednesday. And there's a chance here that on Wednesday, whatever dip we get could be a little prolonged. Okay, now, again, just to get you in the mood, in the fondue mood, whatever this shit is, mirrored right here. The second one way faster, right? Okay. Will it have the same resolve? Probably. Will we keep going higher this time? Yes. Why is that? Because after this one we rejected. Then they had the fuckery. We've come up way faster. We've been able to make a bunch of money. So to put it into regular terms, on Monday, this bullish pattern that started off great, where did it reject? FOMC level. Okay, you need over this level within 30 minutes on Monday, or you're going down. Okay, now overall, what has happened here? Well, you can see for yourself. When you gotta squint, so your vision becomes blurry. This is a cup. It's actually a inverted head and shoulders type of fucking cup. It's a cup nevertheless. Origin, resolution. What happens after? You can pop here on Monday, but you do Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday and Friday, and you come down somewhere to here, 680, maybe even down to feel that ghost at 674. That is what you buy. That is what you buy. You shop for leaps. I think personally, since everything needs to be sped up, we are going to be moving now that we've tracked hold on, we've been tracking this bad boy so good. I think it's time to switch over to the original sports calendar. Okay, I think that's probably Monday. We come down and then we rip, something like that. Okay, this is the same pop, drop, rip. But I think it's going to be violent like the sports calendar. The reason being this, we've dropped in volatility. We're going to chop here, right? Okay, this needs to happen. It needs a resolve, the VIX that is. It needs a absolute crescendo. It needs something absolutely epic. Now if you look here to August, see this 14 level? Okay, that matches up absolutely perfect with the VIX seasonality chart. Okay, to come down to August low. This is what all the fucking put boys are gonna miss here. Okay, probably gonna bounce, but we are. Oh, what is that? Well, boys and girls who are new to the Moon Train, this fucker right here, this is the shit. Oh, let's not fuck it up. We just want to extend it, because that is the box. That is the box that always has called the high. Okay, gotta put Mr. Alert on there. Once this box hits, as you can see here in August, or here, alright, this is the shit, unless you want to do real fucking tight trading. But this I don't even call this a party line. This is my last party line. Okay, I've had these lines here for years. What? So how come I can have these lines on the VIX for a year? Good question. For years. Good question. What does the VIX do? What does the VIX do? It prices the options. Okay? That's how you can have party lines for 5 years, because these party lines dictate premium ranges. Do you get it? Above here you have one price set, here you have one price set, here you have one price set, and here you have another price set and a range that comes with the price set. Okay? You can rewind and play that over again. That is fucking worth absolute gold sauce nugget heaven. Okay? So, that's why we're gonna keep an eye out. Now, let's think realistically. What could make this rip on Monday? I think it would be a short rip. Basically, the resolution of the pattern, and just to fuck people who are in puts, and give a cushion for a slow bleed. There's no reason as of right now to rally. Okay? That candle, not the fucking most awesome, but again, like, if we go back and we watch this trend channel that goes back to 2023, this dip was bought, that dip was bought, this whole fucking thing was bought, the whole goddamn spring and summer was bought, right? Here's the, so we can go above this range, right? We went above the trend channel post-election. That's where I think you are headed, probably, but you need to get through the collar. So once we get to the collar this month, we're probably going to overshoot to 7K and then that 712 on SPY. So again, very important not to, you have to, I mean, and I don't want to seem like I'm not, watching this all the time, but you got to change your perspective right now, because you have one catalyst, which is FOMC. Everybody knows that they're probably gonna cut, even though they shouldn't cut. Everybody knows the data is cooked. They choose to release what data is cooked and looks good. That's what you saw with Core PCE, and that Core PCE move was absolute bullshit. Obviously, we caught nice gains here, but again, just to get you in the mood and in the zone. Let me get here. Where can we get a box here? All right. Look at Friday. All the action is here, and then all the same action where you can get nice premium plays. I mean, these ran 40% here. Okay. Same thing Thursday. End of day. That's where the action is. Or here, because the premiums juices are moving, right? That was a great gap up as well, selling it there. Same thing here. This is obviously a trend day, but the action's here, and then the resolve. Same thing last week's Tuesday. This was action. We could scalp plenty, right? So I don't want to personally, the chances of you making a bunch of money in the middle of the day, unless you're trading news, is pretty slim, or if you're not trading a catalyst. And I know that I make my most money in the beginning of the day, and then if I catch the right direction, or at least like by the 20s end of day and scale, you know, it gives me an advantage. Now, so like get that figured out for yourself. This looks like it's rejecting unless this is a bull flag cup pullback and you get one more handle. Then I do think you fade this week. I mean, there's no reason for us to rally more Monday or Tuesday as of right now. So it would have to be some technical mumbo jumbo juice premiums into FOMC, what have you, because this might do something, but it's not marked red, so it's not the biggest deal. This shit no one cares about, right? Not at this point in the game. So that's Monday. Tuesday, you do get jolts during market hours. I'm gonna play this, and then you get the report, and you have the 10-year note auction. So this is a little bit more exciting. Japanese data. Wednesday, Bank of Canada, and then obviously FOMC. And again, don't be in any swings for FOMC. Wait for the IV to get killed. It's all about the messaging. Now, anybody that says they know what FOMC is gonna do this time around is absolutely full of shit. You shouldn't listen to them. I don't know what's gonna happen. What's the reason I don't know what's gonna happen? Because you have Jerome Powell as head of the Fed, but you have your ghost Fed chair now, Kevin Hassett, and we have not been in the same position ever, which makes this FOMC very, very, very unique. Okay, Kevin Hassett has come out and said we're gonna cut next week, next year. So any messaging here is kind of going to be obsolete. And let's say the market sells for a couple of days. You want to buy calls into close next week's Friday. Like that's what you want to do. Because then the market will move forward with Kevin Hassett and you get FOMC minutes here, okay? So then we're gonna go look. Here, FOMC calendar. The next one's in March. I think his term's up here. So by this time they will officially have announced. I don't know if Jerome Powell is going to even stick around for this meeting. Once his replacement has been announced. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So anyways, we're back to VIX trading. I do think there's more upside. Now, here's the thing. You have this Apple ghost candle, right? To there. You also have the big Apple exodus. People are literally running to other companies because they know that Apple's whole AI side has failed. They will probably stick to making computers and phones. How long can they carry on that? Who knows, right? Microsoft, again, huge stock, right? Absolutely undervalued here within the Mag 7 as of right now. It's my number one vehicle here. As far as SPY, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days of dark pool buying. Okay, but as you can see, we're not fucking going anywhere. So this becomes the range. What happens? You chick, you dip, whoop, probably to that 674 level. Go feel that gap. And then you start the rally. And this is the end of year rally that has a crescendo in January. Okay. Now, as far as the fractal and the end of the year rally, there would not be end of the year rally before stopping everybody out here. So as you can see, Monday, Tuesday, maybe a little higher. Here's Wednesday. Then you get a dip. According to it, can be fast or can be slow bleed Thursday, Friday. But you're supposed to long this Friday. For Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sell at open for Thursday premium high. And then you're supposed to do this. Okay, so I like that there's 1 day of trading there. That suggests that is the bottom because nobody's gonna be loading. And whoop, you've gapped up Monday and you rip all week. Okay, so that's what we're aiming for. To sum it all up, we're aiming to get some longs a week out, sell them, get out, wait, and do it again. So 1-2 moves basically, and can scalp along the way. Okay, remember what happens here. CPI. Now, of course, core PC was good. CPI should be good, can also be shit. Gotta kind of watch the premiums here. And probabilities, not certainties. Okay? As far as Monday, what was the closing gigs? This is the closing gigs. You basically need to gap over this to get to that. I mean those. If you don't, down to the bottom of the range. Okay, you know the range. I don't have to show it to you. It's right there. Call buying. Last few days. This is all of last week. Okay. And then, where's Mr. Gamma? Gamma. Let's see here. The 8th. Oh! New numbers, huh? So again, I mean those, I want my juice. Tuesday. Ooh, starting to look even better and better and better. By Tuesday, you already have a gamma wall at the JPM collar. Here's FOMC. Oh, see, there's your dip on FOMC. Pretty. That's where the ghost is. So that's pretty significant. Could get a nice 0DT SPX short on that probably. If you like to pay money. Then maybe we spend Thursday here. Friday. Yeah, I mean, again, it looks like there's gonna be a dip and then we ripperoni. This is next Mondays. I mean, you look where the walls are, 690 and 700. The fact that 700 is already showing up as a regular means that any dip is to be bought. And remember, we mentioned the 19th already. For CPI, it is also the new moon. Okay? Bitcoin right there. As far as individuals, you know me, 3,700% on that. Meta, still my shit. Inside day, you see that alert on FOMC. If we dip, I'm going long Meta. Nvidia is primed to start moving soon. If Jensen can grease enough pockets in DC, I'm gonna be trading Abigail. The tariffs. We saw last week that someone loaded all these pre-China deal names. Okay, we don't know the exact date, but that is coming. UPST, if rates drop, should absolutely fly. Make it fucking 80 again. Make it great again. So far I didn't get in. Fucking Carvana got into the S&P 500. If you have any questions about how great the golden age is, soon it's gonna be Baba time. I obviously sold my Coinbase and Meta and all the swings. I'm starting fresh this week. Tesla probably going to 500 still, and we'll be trading the same shit, keeping it in the zone. Again, as a reminder, I will be very busy end of December, early January. I'll still be providing the recap videos. I'll still be trading, but I will be very busy. So if you see something, say something, help the team. Thank you guys, the best group in the world. We're doing our thing. Thank you for everybody's contributions. And what is the goal? The goal is to reach the moon and to watch them construct that nuclear plant on it while hanging out and high-fiving each other. God bless, guys, and I will see you Monday.